I gave up my seat on the downtown Chicago bus because the woman looked 9 months pregnant and ready to pop. Big mistake. She sat down, patted her belly, looked me dead in the eyes, and said, "Thank you, honey. The babies are kicking like crazy today." I laughed it off. Weird lady. 3 days later, she showed up at my apartment with DNA results and 4 newborns. 99.9% match. I had never touched her. Never even seen her before that bus ride. My girlfriend Lana took one look at the scene and dumped me on the spot. Public pressure, crying babies, and a viral video later, I was standing at the altar marrying a woman I didn't know. For the next 18 years, I worked myself to death raising those 4 kids while she smiled sweetly and called me lucky to have a family. The day the last one left for college, she stabbed me in the heart and smiled while I bled out. Then I woke up on the same damn bus. Martha Bell was waddling down the aisle, locking eyes with me like a predator. My blood ran cold. I remembered everything. The DNA, the forced marriage, the knife, the loop. This wasn't random. This was a trap. Whatever weird curse or scam she was running needed physical contact. Seat, mug, watch, anything with my vibe could link her kids to me. Last time I gave up the seat and the nightmare began. Not today. I glued myself to that seat like it was welded to my ass. The usual crowd started in. Old lady yelling about compassion. Some guy calling me heartless. Martha switched to soft and helpless. "I really don't feel well. Could you just help me to a seat in the back?" I caught the flash of pure evil in her eyes. I stayed put. When the big dude stormed up demanding I move, I looked him in the face and said, "There are 15 empty seats. Why does it have to be mine? Touch me and I'll sue every last one of you for harassment." The bus went dead quiet. I didn't budge the entire ride. When we reached my stop, I called my boss from the sidewalk. Medical leave. Starting now. Paranoid delusions and auditory hallucinations. Don't want to cause any issues at work. Then I quit. I deleted every app, ditched my old phone, burned my clothes, and moved to a studio in Wicker Park with cash and a new name. No social media. No paper trail. No objects that could carry my vibe. For 3 weeks, nothing happened. Then my new phone buzzed with a photo from an unknown number. It was me and Martha hugging tight. Date stamp, 1995. I wasn't even born then. The banging on my door started at midnight. Martha's voice through the wood, sweet as poison. "Honey, I'm home from work. Open up." I called the cops. When they arrived, the whole hallway was watching. Martha rubbed her belly proudly. "That's my husband. I'm having his 4 little miracles." The neighbors started whispering. I stepped out, calm as ice, and told the officers, "This woman has never met me before today. She's claiming I fathered her kids and has a Photoshop picture dated before I was born. She's harassing me." They took her in. At the station, everything cracked open. Her name wasn't Martha Bell. It was Denise Harrow, and she had done this before. Different cities, different men, same pattern. Public shame, fake pregnancy drama, private DNA lab, sudden marriage pressure, then years of financial bleeding. The lab that proved paternity, owned by her brother. The babies? Not hers, not mine. They were real children pulled through a crooked private adoption network and used as props in paternity traps. My blood went ice cold when detectives found the old cases. 7 men, 2 dead by suicide, 1 in prison for unpaid support on kids that were never his. And Travis from my office? He was on her payroll. He found targets, men with good jobs, stable homes, girlfriends Martha could scare away, men who looked responsible enough for courts and crowds to believe the lie. In my first life, he helped destroy me because he wanted Lana. This time, Lana destroyed him. Her attorney filed civil claims against Travis, Denise, the lab, and the adoption broker before breakfast. But I wanted more than lawsuits. I wanted everybody who clapped while my life burned to watch the fire change direction. So we let Denise think the scam was still working. A week later, she held a press conference outside the courthouse, belly fake, tears fake, voice trembling. "He's abandoning his children," she said into 6 cameras. Then Lana stepped up beside me and smiled. My turn. The screen behind us lit up. Bus footage, doorbell footage, the fake 1995 photo, the lab ownership records, payment transfers from Denise to Travis. And finally, police footage of officers removing the foam pregnancy belly from her apartment closet. The crowd went silent. Then the reporters turned on her like starving wolves. Denise ran. Travis tried to run too. He made it 6 feet before Mike tripped him with a camera bag. By the end of the month, Denise, her brother, Travis, and the adoption broker were arrested. The stolen children were placed with real families. The men she ruined were cleared. And me? I kept my apartment, my freedom, and Lana. One night she asked me why I looked so calm after everything. I thought about the 18 years I lost in another life. The fake kids, the fake marriage, the fake DNA report that buried me alive. Then I looked at the bus pass sitting on my desk and smiled. Because this time, I said, I kept my seat. Some guys get trapped in hell by being nice. I got out by staying seated. Best decision I ever made twice.